Hello everyone, dear followers of magazine news and gossip. Before we dive into today's shocking story, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a superstar so strong, so admired, suddenly break right in front of millions? What could make a man at the top of his career lose control, not on a movie set, but live on television? Tonight, we uncover the truth behind Jan Yaman's emotional breakdown in Spain, a confession that changed everything. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, because what you're about to hear will leave you speechless. It all began last night in Madrid. The entertainment world froze when Jan Yaman, Turkey's most adored international icon, broke down during a live TV interview. What was supposed to be a simple promotional appearance for his new project turned into one of the most unforgettable emotional moments in celebrity history. But what exactly happened that night? And why did his unfinished words about Demet cause a social media earthquake across the world? The scene unfolded on Spain's most-watched late-night talk show, Corazón de Madrid. Jan entered the studio smiling, confident, and charming as always. The crowd greeted him with thunderous applause, the cameras adored him, and everything seemed perfect. For 20 minutes, the interview went smoothly. The host, the bold and fearless Isabel Martinez, led the conversation with her usual wit and elegance. Then came the question that changed everything. "Jan," she said, "you've achieved incredible success across the world. But looking back, is there anything from your past you wish you could experience again?" That single question hung in the air like a loaded gun. Everyone familiar with Jan's past could sense what was coming. The confident smile slowly faded. His gaze drifted upward toward the blinding studio lights. His lips trembled. His eyes, usually full of fire, shimmered with tears. And then silence. He began, but his voice cracked. The words refused to come out. The audience of over 300 people fell silent. You could feel the tension through the screen. Even Isabel, the tough host, leaned forward, realizing she was witnessing something real, something raw. "You still what, Jan?" she whispered gently. And that's when it happened. The unbreakable man broke. Tears streamed down Jan Yaman's face as he finally spoke. "I still dream about those early days with Demet," he said, his voice shaking. "I still wake up, sometimes thinking she's next to me." The studio gasped. The confession hit like a thunderclap. The cameras zoomed in on his trembling hands, his tear-streaked face. He tried to continue, and when he did, the pain was unbearable to watch. "People think success means everything," he said. "But what's the point of success if you've lost the one person who made you believe in love? Demet, she was my anchor, my safe harbor, and I threw it all away for fame, for recognition." Producers were in chaos. Should they cut to commercial? But Isabel knew this was history unfolding. She signaled to keep rolling. And Jan kept talking, his voice breaking. "When I moved to Italy, I thought I was doing the right thing," he said. "I thought distance would help me focus. But every red carpet, every award, every standing ovation, they all felt meaningless without her." The studio's atmosphere turned heavy. Audience members wiped tears from their eyes. Even the cameramen, used to covering drama, were visibly shaken. Then came the moment that broke the internet. Jan looked straight into the camera, as if speaking directly to Demet herself. "Demet, if you're watching this, I need you to know, He couldn't finish. His voice failed him. He buried his face in his hands and sobbed. The show cut to commercial, but it was already too late. The clip spread like wildfire across every platform imaginable. Within minutes, hashtags exploded. Hashtag Jan Yaman breakdown. Hashtag I still love Demet. Hashtag Spain confession. All trending worldwide. When the show returned, Jan had composed himself slightly, but the emotion was still raw. Isabel asked softly, "Jan, you said I stilled several times. What is it that you still feel?" He took a deep breath, looked into the camera again, and said the words that echoed around the globe. "I still love her. I still believe she was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I still hope that somehow the universe will give us another chance." The audience erupted in applause. Some were crying, others cheering, but everyone felt they had just witnessed something unforgettable. The online explosion was immediate. Within 3 hours, the clips had over 50 million views. Fans all around the world, especially in Turkey, flooded social media with emotional tributes to the Jan and Demet love story. But what about the others caught in this storm? Sources say Sarah Bluma, Jan's current partner, was watching the show live from their apartment in Rome. When she heard the confession, she reportedly turned off the TV and locked herself in the bedroom. Friends claim she cried all night and refused to answer Jan's calls. She always knew he wasn't completely over Demet, one insider said. But hearing it like that in front of millions shattered her. Meanwhile, in Turkey, Demet Özdemir was attending a movie premiere when the news broke. Witnesses say she left early, claiming she felt unwell. Her team released a short statement. Demet prefers to keep her private life private, but according to those close to her, the truth was different. She watched the video multiple times that night and cried. All the anger, all the resentment, said a friend. It seemed to melt away when she saw how broken he was. Even Jan's mother, Golden Yaman, spoke indirectly about the incident, posting on Instagram, "The heart wants what it wants. Sometimes we only understand what we've lost when it's too late." Her post fueled even more speculation. Fans began questioning whether outside pressure, not lack of love, had ended Jan and Demet's relationship years ago. Industry insiders revealed that Jan's management once encouraged him to pursue global fame, warning that his romance with Demet might limit his international image. "It was terrible advice," said a Turkish entertainment journalist. They told him to leave everything Turkish behind, including Demet. The emotional shockwave of his confession continued to grow. Spanish media called it the most honest moment in television history. Italian paparazzi camped outside his apartment. Turkish fans launched a campaign with the hashtag #JanandDemetAgain, trending for days. Old videos of their romantic scenes resurfaced. Fan edits flooded TikTok and Instagram. Within hours, millions of hearts reignited hope for their reunion. Psychologists and body language experts appeared on Spanish television, analyzing every second of the breakdown. Dr. Elena Rodriguez commented, "This was not acting. This was real human pain." Years of suppressed emotion finally surfaced. Meanwhile, Jan's PR team scrambled to control the damage, releasing a cautious statement. Jan Yaman is a passionate artist. His emotions sometimes reflect his deep connection to life and love. But insiders claim the statement wasn't approved by Jan himself. The next morning, Jan posted a single image on Instagram, a sunset over Madrid. The caption read, "Some truths are too heavy to carry alone anymore." It got over 10 million likes in half a day. Fans flooded the comments with love and support, and for the first time, Jan replied personally. "Thank you for seeing my heart," he wrote to one follower. To another who said, "True love never dies," he answered with a single heart emoji. According to crew members, Jan stayed at the studio for nearly an hour after the cameras stopped. He kept apologizing, saying, "Once I started talking about her, I couldn't stop." It was like years of silence finally broke. He then spent 3 extra days alone in Madrid before returning to Rome. Paparazzi spotted him walking alone in parks, lost in thought, perhaps wondering if he should reach out to Demet. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. Behind the fame, the glamour, and the headlines, Yaman reminded the world that even stars have hearts that break and hope that never fades. Will Demet respond to his confession? Can Jan and Sarah's relationship survive this storm? And most importantly, could this be the beginning of a second chapter for the love story that touched millions? Stay tuned to magazine news and gossip because this real-life drama is far from over. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll bring you every update as it happens. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.